What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down some of the trades that I took today, and then I want to keep you guys updated with some of the market reports that are going to be coming out this week, including the one that was released today, or actually the two that were released today, and how they may affect the market and kind of like how they already have affected the market. So right now we're going to hop in my screen real quick. I'm going to show you guys two trades that I took. And kind of explain what happened with those two trades. So obviously, as you can see in my screen, we're looking at TQQQ on the day. We zoom in here, we're on the 2-minute chart. Like I said in my previous videos, I've been using the 2-minute chart more often than the 1-minute chart because it's been a little bit slower and it keeps me out of false breakouts or anything like that. So going into the day, right, pre-market, we were kind of getting rejected here for TQQQ, so I saw there to be some opportunity for SQQQ to possibly have a move on. Within the market open, I saw this move down on TQQQ, so I ended up entering SQQQ. As soon as I entered SQQQ, unfortunately, it turned right back around on me and I had to sell out of it. So I decided to sell out of it after these three candles here because it ended up breaking above that moving average. Now, if we were to stay below that moving average, I might have stayed in, but since we broke above that moving average, I decided to sell out and take the loss. And with that being said, I'd like to talk about that real quick too. If you guys take a loss early on in the day, oftentimes it can affect all the other trades that you have. Either that or you're revenge trading, trying to make back what you lost previously. And I've been there, I've done that before. But the best thing that you could do is not look at your P&L. If you look at your P&L, it will affect your psychology and thinking of like the next trade. So the next trade, you're automatically thinking, all right, let me try to make this much because this is how much I just lost. So one thing that I didn't do was look at my P&L. I didn't look about how much that I lost, and I went straight into the next trade without looking at that at all, without that information in the back of my mind, and that kept my mind clear for the next trade. So hopping right back in this, if you look at TQQQ, we obviously had this push up. Right when I sold out of SQQQ, I obviously noticed that it was breaking above the moving average on TQQQ, so I decided to hop into TQQQ. I hopped in a little bit later because I had to sell, so it was a little above that moving average line, and then I hopped out on a candle. I think it was this one. It was either this one or the top of this one, but it was around that 1862 area. So I was able to catch a small move there. It wasn't anything super significant, but I was able to make back the money that I made because I wasn't even aware of the money that I had, like the amount of money that I had lost in the first trade. So with that being said, those are the two trades that I took today. Broke even, gained a little bit, gained like not too much, like probably like less than 1%. But either way, pretty solid little comeback there. I'm proud of it. And then the rest of the days obviously kind of moved up, and then it's kind of been flat from there. But it was an interesting day, and days like that are, they're much harder to navigate, especially off the open when you get a false move. And sometimes it sucks if you get in that false move like I did, and then it gets rejected and then pushes right back down. But you just have to take that loss quickly as possible and move on with the day. If you sit on that and try to think that it's going to keep going back up, I mean, look at this thing now. If I was still holding SQQQ, I would be down tremendously right now because we broke below the moving average. I'll pull up SQQQ. We broke below the moving average, right? And we've been trending down all day ever since. So it would have been pointless to hold into that. Next thing I'm going to talk about are the market updates. And once again, like in my previous videos, I talked about, I use finviz.com. So the ones that came out today were consumer confidence report and existing home sales, which were the major ones. So existing home sales actually ended up coming in less than expected, which is good for the market because it's showing that people aren't basically buying as many homes. So people are spending less money. So overall, it's better for the market because the Federal Reserve is raising interest rates so that people will not spend as much money. So they want to see people spending less money. So in this case, if numbers kept rising for home sales, we would end up, the market would end up selling off more. But since good news came out today, we saw a decent move up, obviously, NASDAQ market and SPY as well. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you have learned anything from this video, please just take note. Take those losses quick in the beginning of the day. That's the number one thing that I can tell you guys. And don't look at your P&L for the day. Just move on with the day and make the trades with the setups that you see present themselves. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Like this video for more videos like this one. And I will see you guys in the next video.